The government has released the latest numbers from the Gloucestershire badger cull. They say 432 badgers were killed this year, stating the cull is an important part of efforts to control the spread of TB in cattle. Opponents claim the cull is inhumane and will make the problem worse. Our rural affairs correspondent David Gregory-Kumar is with me. So David, is the cull working?
That is a really good question, Mary. First of all, is it working in terms of reaching the targets for killing badgers? And yes, it is. As you said, 432 badgers have been killed in the cull. 279 of those by shooting, 153 were caught in cages and then shot. They put out 3,000 cages. Now, the target this year was between 265 and 679 badgers, so they clearly reached that target. Last year, it's worth noting, the cull in Gloucestershire fell well short. It's important to reach the target because if you don't, the scientists say you can end up spreading TB and making the problem worse for badgers and for cattle. Here's Minister Liz Truss.
The Chief Vet is clear that this is delivering disease control benefits and it will help us eradicate this terrible disease.
So, is the cull working in terms of controlling TB in cattle? Opponents say no, but we do have statistics on TB in cattle, and in Gloucestershire, the number of new TB incidents in cattle has dropped from 206 in 2014 down to 178 this year over the same period. But in Somerset, where there's also a cull, there's been a rise in TB in cattle from 279 cases up to 320 this year. Now, supporters have seized on this number, opponents on the other one. But scientists say overall, because TB is such a slow-moving disease, we really won't begin to understand the impact the cull is having on cattle until next year at the very earliest. Next year is also the last year of the 4-year Gloucestershire cull, but will it be extended? And will we see new culls in places like Herefordshire? Mary.